James W. Pennebaker, The Secret Life of Pronouns, What Our Words Say About Us. Prepare to delve into the fascinating world of language and its subtle intricacies with the book summary of The Secret Life of Pronouns, What Our Words Say About Us by James W. Pennebaker. Uncover how pronoun usage can reveal insights into our emotional state, social status, and even romantic compatibility. This summary will also explore how pronouns can indicate the effectiveness of teams or group dynamics, and shed light on what function words can tell us about cognitive processing and thinking styles. Get ready to see language from a completely new perspective as you gain valuable insight into the human psyche, all through the power of words.
The power of words. Language analysis reveals the correlation between writing style and mental well-being, with those using positive words showing improvement. By analyzing words like pronouns, prepositions, and articles, researchers found that people who switched between I words and other pronouns showed more improvement. Words, content versus style. Words are classified into content and style, with the former carrying the meaning and the latter providing grammatical support. Function words are often overlooked but reveal a lot about our social abilities, as processing them involves an area in the brain responsible for controlling social skills. Speaking from self. Women use more self-focused language than men, as they are generally more self-aware. Research suggests that girls and boys are socialized differently. Women tend to use first-person singular pronouns more frequently, while men use articles more often, talking about specific objects. However, our mindset also influences the words we use. An analysis of a transgender person's diaries showed that undergoing hormone therapy increased their use of I words, which became less frequent as the effects of hormones wore off. Decoding writing styles. Our writing styles are indicative of our thinking patterns, and the author categorizes them into formal, analytic, and narrative thinking. Through the analysis of participants' writing style and their description of an ordinary object like a water bottle, the author concludes that writing can be a powerful tool to discern our personalities and relate to others. Do you know that your writing style can reveal more about your personality than just the ideas you want to convey? In his book, the author has uncovered the relationship between writing styles and an individual's way of thinking. Through an ingenious experiment, he identifies 3 distinct styles of writing that correlate with the 3 ways of thinking: formal, analytic, and narrative. Formal writing is rigid and characterized by complex words, numerous articles, prepositions, nouns, and numbers. It's the opposite of spontaneous and has an air of arrogance. Analytic writing, on the other hand, is characterized by exclusive and negating words, and causal relationships. People who use this writing style tend to make clear distinctions and strive to understand the world around them. Narrative thinkers, on the third hand, love storytelling and use pronouns, past tense verbs, and conjunctions. It's fascinating how categorizing writing styles can reveal a lot about our personalities, how we organize our thoughts, and how we relate to others. The author's experiments also showed how seemingly mundane things like describing a water bottle could reveal one's unique thinking style. Overall, this book will provide you with insights into your writing style and personality. You can use this knowledge to recognize your strengths and weaknesses, improve your communication skills, and understand others better. Decoding emotions through language. Language usage can reveal people's emotions, including detecting deceit. Pronoun usage is particularly telling. In analyzing press conferences from Rudolph Giuliani, a significant increase in I words was found after his cancer diagnosis, indicating emotional upheaval and pain. Conversely, angry people use more second and third-person pronouns. In experiments, those writing about real traumatic experiences use more first-person singular pronouns, and provide greater detail, making it easier to discern real from fake experiences. The language of social status. Our use of pronouns reveals a lot about our social status. High-status individuals use fewer first-person pronouns but more first-person plural and second-person pronouns. This is because they focus on their audience when speaking, whereas lower-status individuals focus on themselves. Richard Nixon's language during the Watergate scandal serves as a prime example of how one's language can reflect their social status. Talking like your favorite characters. Have you ever found yourself behaving like a character from a movie or book? Well, it's because people tend to mimic the nonverbal behaviors and speech of those they pay attention to. This is called language style matching, LSM. In fact, LSM can even predict romantic compatibility. A study analyzing conversations during a speed dating event found that couples who had high LSM scores were more likely to continue dating 3 months later compared to couples with low scores. So next time you're on a blind date, be sure to pay attention to your date speech patterns. Words that make successful teams. The use of we words and function words in team conversations is crucial for success. The more group members use we words, the more they signify a shared identity. Using we words alone does not predict group success, but language style matching can. In relationships, high rates of we words signal a healthy bond, while you words can indicate toxic ones. The use of function words that match among group members can also predict the group's performance, as proven in Wikipedia's collaborative project. In conclusion, using language that highlights shared identity and a similar linguistic style can lead to successful teamwork.
In conclusion, The Secret Life of Pronouns. What our words say about us expertly unravels the hidden meaning behind seemingly harmless pronouns and showcases how language can shed light on our emotional state, social status, and cognitive thinking. By analyzing the use of I words, we words, and other pronouns, James W. Pennebaker highlights the importance of understanding our linguistic clues to gain a clearer picture of the human psyche. The findings from this book open up new possibilities for assessing and improving our communication, whether in personal relationships, teamwork, or understanding ourselves. Ultimately, this book's summary offers a newfound appreciation of the power of words and human connections.